Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we have done all this before. I told you the measurements. I think it's last 2 weeks. Sorry, we did not complete it then. One thing or the other make me not to complete it. But on today's video, I'll go ahead and sew it complete. We have sewed the lining for the bag on my previous video. So on today's video, we are about to complete everything about this bag. This is the lining. This lining is on my YouTube channel. The patterns, how I added this with the macro, is on my YouTube channel. If you want to know all these things, this is the part 3 of this bag. So this is the continuation, and that will be the last thing on the bag. So this is the handle. I will later show you at the end of the video. I will show you how I got this handle. It's only the handle that I have not shown you what I did there, but for other things is on my YouTube channel. So now let me go ahead and add the handle on the bag. This is the handle that will be by the side of the bag, and for these ones will be at the front and the back of the bag. So let me go ahead and do this one now. So for me to do this, I will measure out 6 inch from the upper side of the bag. First of all, to get the middle of the bag is 12 inch. 12 inch is the middle of the bag. Then after measuring out the 12 inch now, that's the middle will be 6. 12 inch is the full measurement of the bag. So now after that, I will now measure out the middle is 6 inch. So I'll get the 3 inch this side, and this side will be 3 inch also. From the 6 inch, I will measure 3 inch this side. Then coming this side again, I will also measure 3 inch this side. Then after measuring the 3 inch at all of them, I will give it a mark. So I will go ahead and mark it here. I'll mark this here. Then I'll come at the 3 inch and I'll also mark it. Then coming up here, I will measure out 2 inch. 2 inch this side. Then I will mark it also. So this is the 2 inch, and this is the 3 inch here. So from here to here is 2 inch and the 3 inch. That's the place I'll add the handle. Then coming to this side again, I'll measure out 3 inch. Because the remaining one will be 6 inch here. Then I will also measure 2 inch here now. So this one is the where I'll add the handle for this. The same thing applies to this side. I told you the middle of it is 6 if you want to do it that way. But because this is 12, you can measure out 3 inch from this side. You give a mark from this 3 inch here. Then you come to this side again, you measure out 3 inch here. So the remaining one will be 6 inch. So I'll also measure 2 inch here. I'll measure out 2 inch from this side. Then I'll give it a mark here. Then I'll come this side also, and I'll measure 2 inch here. 2 inch this side. Then I'll give it a mark from the place I measure 3 inch here now. So this is the 3 inch from the 2 inch. So after this now, the next thing I will do is to add the handle of the bag. To add the handle of the bag, so I will be using D-ring for the handle of this bag. So the handle will be this way. So I'll put it here. This is the base side of the bag. This is the upper side. So at the upper side, I'll add the handle. So I'll add the handle this way here. From the place I measured 2 inch, that I'll add the handle. Then I'll go ahead and sew it. I'll apply some oil, so it make the machine to move so easy. So that's why I'll add some oil here. So now go ahead and sew each round from the handle of the bag. Then I'll add this one this side also. After that, I will sew this one this side. I told you the measure from here to here is 6 inch, and from here to here is 2 inch. So I'll go ahead and add this one this way. making the back, the handle of the bag. This is the two of them. So this is the two of the handle of the bag. So now the next thing I will do now is to add the handle that will be by the side of the bag, the one that will be here. This is the side of the bag. So getting the middle of this side of the bag, I will measure out 1.5 inch here. So from there I'll add the one that will be here. So let me go ahead and add the handle that will be here. This is the handle that I will use for this side. So I'll put it here at the middle, measuring 1.5 inch from up. Then I will sew it together with this. So after adding the handle from this side, the next thing I will do is to add the base with this. I'll add the base with this. So measuring 1/2 inch from here this way. So I'll add it this way now. This is the 1/2 inch. So I'll add it this way. Then I'll go ahead and sew it together with this one, making sure that it's from the 1/2 inch. So after sewing this side this way, I'll go ahead and add the other side. So I'll go ahead and add this one. I told you this one side will be just 1/2 inch. So I'll join it this way. Then I'll go ahead and sew it. So after sewing this one this way, this bag will look like this. Can you see? Then the next thing I will do is to get the middle of this. So to get the middle of this way, I'll also get the middle of this side, making sure you get the middle very well. Then I'll also get the middle of this side. Then I will go ahead and join the two middle. I'll go ahead and join the two middle this way. I'll go ahead and join the two middle of the bag. So this is the middle of the bag. Then I'll go ahead and join the two middle this way. Can you see? So after joining the two middle this way now, then I'll go ahead and sew each round. So after sewing this side, I'll also go ahead and sew this side. Making sure that two sides are equal here. Can you see? So I'll start from here and sew it. So after sewing this side, this is how it will be. Can you see? So now I'll go ahead and add this one this way. I told you I'll get the middle of this side. Then I'll go ahead and get the middle of this side also. So from the two middle, I'll hold it together this way as I did on the other one, holding the two middle this way. Then I'll go ahead and sew it from the middle. So after sewing this back, this is how it will be. And you see this bag will be this way. So the next thing I will do is to add lining. You add the line that I've sewed already inside this one. So this is the lining that I've sewed before. So I'll put it inside this place this way. And you see what I'm doing? So I will sew it round this way. Let me go ahead and sew it now. So it will be this way. So I will sew it now. Then I'll put this one inside here this way now. Can you see? So I'll open it first. So I'll sew here straight and stop here. Then I'll sew the other side also. I'll open it as I did here. Then after that, I'll sew the remaining one. So let me go ahead and sew it now. So after sewing it this way, the next thing I will do is to add this one here now. So I'll add it this way, making sure they are equal. Can you see? This one entered inside with this way. So it will be this way. Then I'll go ahead and sew it round now. So it will be this way, then I'll sew this side round. But first of all, let me do this side the way I did on the other one. So it will be this way, then this one will be here, then I'll go ahead and sew it straight. In this, can you see how this one and this one align? So remaining this side, so I'll go ahead and do this one the way I did on this one. So I'll open some parts here first. So I told you I'll place it here this way. So I'll place it here this way, then I'll go ahead and sew it straight. So after that, I'll go ahead and sew each round, and I'll sew this one. That's all on the back.